All right, man. Teofimo Lopez is, back on his nut ish again. Uh, talking about what he worth and this, that, and the third. He said, "This future is murky. I bring too many demands and don't nothing and get nothing back. We want our way, our options. I mean, if you got to deal with top rank, how many options can you weigh? This dude trying to stay relevant, trying to, act like he don't need boxing. And, at the end of the day, he going to need top rank before top rank need him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no Floyd Mayweather Jr. You know what I'm saying? And that's the facts. He ain't no Mayweather Jr. He ain't no Canelo Alvarez. In his mind, he think he that guy. He think he that guy. So it says junior welterweight Tyler's Teofimo Lopez wants to give a hard look at his future and some family time to his infant son before committing to his next fight. Lopez, former lightweight champion Brooklyn, New York, is coming off a redemptive points win over Josh Taylor in June at the theater at Madison Square Garden, New York. Okay, we all know that. He said, but there's still some significant trouble at hand. Lopez has balked at the idea of returning to the ring anytime soon. He originally projected his return December 9th as a headliner of the ESPN telecast to air immediately after the broadcast annual presentation of the Heisman Trophy. His promoter, Bob Arum, told Boxing Keith's Eidig that Lopez would instead be returning in the first quarter of 2024. Asked why he decided to forego December opportunity, Lopez gave a pointed, if somewhat cryptic response seamlessly directed at longtime promoter. He said, I bring too many demands and get nothing back, Lopez told BoxingScene.com early Friday morning outside Madison Square Garden, New York City, after the conclusion of the junior middleweight bout between Callum Ross and Ismael Villarreal. Lopez added another significant factor in putting his prize fighting days on hold is his son, with whom he spent scat time. He said Lopez has had marital troubles over the past few years, but it's more than that. Monetary reasons for not fighting, Lopez said. I have my son, and I have spent time with him. I haven't spent time with him. To be honest, he's about to be 2 next week. With that being said, I only spent 9 months with him. You know what I mean? When asked if he plans to fight in 2024, the fighter demurred. We don't have no plans right now, he said. But you're the champ. I know, Lopez said, but we don't have no plans right now. Lopez said he simply wanted to weigh his options before committing to his next fight, saying he was not afforded the opportunity to do so after defeating Vasily Lomachenko in 2020. He said, quote, we want to weigh our options. We couldn't weigh our options when I became undisputed the first time, so I just want to weigh my options this time. Lopez has expressed bitterness towards the boxing business recently. Early this week, he uploaded a video of himself collecting garbage, saying it pays better than boxing. Lopez said he was talking to other entities about possible fights, but he's ruled out Matchroom Boxing, the British outfit led by Eddie, as one of them. Lopez and Hearn recently enmeshed in a feud on social media. I'm talking to everybody. No, I don't deal with Matchroom with those kind of guys, nor does I'm my own promoter. I mean, this dude is delusional. He don't have a following. He ain't made that type of money to be sitting out the ring. But then, they talk about he sits there and talk with Tim Bradley and them, or was it Teofimo Lopez? Not Teofimo Lopez, but Sean Porter and them. And then he talks about um how fighters not fighting enough and the marketability and all this type of stuff, dude. These champions, man, Dimitri Bivol will be fighting, December 23rd if it all comes through. Uh, um, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, they're talking about these dudes. Dimitri Bivol will probably be fighting once this time as a champion. Teofimo Lopez, I believe, fought once this year as a champion. So where do we start getting the champions? We'll only be fighting once a year, which is bananas. It is simply bananas. So, I mean, I feel like some need to be done. But But he think he more important than what he really is. You know, he think he bigger than what he is, and at the end of the day, I don't think anybody is balking. I don't think anybody is dying an opportunity to sign Teofimo Lopez. He don't do no numbers, and this is why you can make all these demands and none of them get met. You know what I'm saying? You know, so Canelo can sit there and he can get demands done. He can get anything he want damn near. He can get anything he want. You know, and T.O. just admitted here, I don't get none of the demands that I want. None of them. Eddie Hearn just told him, you ain't as big as you think you are. You're a $2 million fighter at best, but in your mind, you think you're a 7, 8, $9 million fighter, and you're not. He don't have a following. That's just the God honest truth. He doesn't have a following. You know? And he's entertaining, he's taking risks and chances, but you need the following as well too. You need that following. You need people to get behind Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? He need people to get behind Teofimo Lopez, so he can have some type of leverage, so he can create some type of demand. And right now he doesn't have that. He doesn't. But then he goes on and basically said his son and this, that, and the third, and he want to take time out with him, and that's cool. But as long as we got champions fighting once a year and they ain't fighting at least 3 times a year, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. People want to understand why the sport can't grow, why people don't like watching the sport. It's because these dudes fighting once a year. You don't know when they gonna fight. It's every 16 months. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. The whole nine. And it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very. Very. But for the most part, that's pretty much, him in a nutshell. He also talked about how in the past how Master Square Garden don't meet his demands. He talked about that, how Master Square Garden don't meet his demands. And that just lets you know, like, you don't have no leverage. And you hate to say it, they need to start paying these fighters on what they weigh. You know what I'm saying? And that's the honest truth. They need to start paying them what they weigh. And he think he bigger than what he is. You know? And the problem is he not. He not. But that's what he think. But if he want to spend time with his son, he should spend time with his son. But the problem is, we just don't need to get into a point in boxing where these champions taking a year, 16 months off. They need to be stripped. You know, and I understand he just trying to remain relevant. But if you ain't gonna fight, you know, if you ain't gonna fight, you ain't gonna fight. You know, and that's the problem. He needs to fight. But it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification. Increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the Box News playlist. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere there. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.